Boxing King Media in association with Boxer. Delighted to be joined by Maisey Rose, who is now 5-0. We're surrounded by forged, stout ladies. Maisey, just talk us through your performance.
I felt good, I felt strong, I felt like mature. That's the word I'd use for that performance, you know. I had a few, it hurt my hand in the first round. It's always the first thing that's the first time even that's ever happened to me, so that's something to overcome. I boxed a good girl, I boxed someone that's won a European title, you know. So that in itself speaks volumes over 6 rounds, and they nicked 2 rounds off me, but I thought a little bit. But that's the way it is, that's boxing, and I won at the end of the day. Tony's happy with me, and that's all I care about.
Well, I was looking at your previous wins, and I think only once previously, I think you won 58-57. Did you feel that in the fight? Did you think at any point, I've got to make sure I win this next round?
Nah, if I'm honest with you, I was kind of just flowing and enjoying and working on what I've learned. That's the main thing I could take away from that fight, even if that I worked on what I've learnt in the gym and I've done it, you know. And if they come to a point where I felt like I was losing a round or I did lose a round, I could step it up and change it, you know. I didn't feel like I needed to do that. I did it, I boxed well, and maybe there's a few closer rounds than normal, but that's the way it is. I'm fighting people that have won titles. I'm not fighting journey women no more. It's going to be closer, innit? So, yeah.
That's the hardest bit, I suppose, of female boxing, because you ain't got time to learn. I noticed in your ring, you came out to Elvis, wasn't it? Do you normally come out to that?
Yeah, I'm an Elvis girl. I'm an Elvis girl. I love all the old school stuff, you know. I love walking out to every single ring walk I've ever walked out to is Elvis. And Devil in Disguise, it means a lot to me, because it's like, you look at me, look at the tattoo. Devil in Disguise, mate. You see it? Little devil, a little tattoo. Anyway.
So what's the story behind that?
Devil in Disguise. I don't know, fuck knows, but it's just, I have this thing inside of me. It's where I just not want to hurt people, but I like fighting, you know. And to be able to control that is my best attribute. If I lose control of that, then it's like everything goes out the window.
Where do you get that side from? Because I was thinking the other day, like, you know, are you like a girly girl, or were you more like a, I don't know, are we like to say tomboy? Are we allowed to say that? I don't even know. Were you like a tomboy growing up?
I'm a woman. Do you know what I mean? I'm an athlete who's a woman, so I'm training all the time, twice a day, God knows how much. You see me in tracksuit 9 times out of 10, you know.
That's the point I was trying to make, because I see your Instagram, because you tend to live in trackies. Do you ever get yourself dolled up and like these ladies behind us, the forged stout ladies?
Of course, I love looking beautiful, I love looking dressed up and all that, but I never get the time to, you know. I'm fighting every other month, you know. And if I want to get my heels on and wear my little forged Irish stout thing, I might, you know. And after this fight, it was my birthday week, wasn't it? So you go out in a little whatever, but I'm an athlete who's a woman who lives in tracksuits.
I love that dedication, because you'll pay off one day and then you can chill later on. So what is the plan next? You know, you've obviously spoken to Tony and Eddie. What they got next lined up for you?
They want me to move to 8 rounds, have a progression like that, step up in the rounds, and I like the longer rounds. Like, if you watch the fight, I progressed more in the later rounds than I did the earlier rounds, you know. I'm that kind of fighter, and I feel like when the change does come and it does go to 12-3s, I'll be living it, I'll be loving it, and yeah, that's it.
I'll be looking forward to that. And just a quick word on Conor's performance last week. What did you make of it? I bet as a Jimmy you were all excited to see him back, and I know he works closely with yourself and they got a good relationship, so you must have been watching. Did you stay up and watch it?
I did. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Back here, he's back. Redemption time. He is back. Like, that's it. He is back. You know, he's never left. Never left the gym. Never left the training session. Never left the triangle. You know, and to see him back where he belongs and able to do it, it means so much to me. And to do it with style. The geezer you thought was tough, wasn't he? Like, listen, I've seen Conor whack, and I've seen Conor whack people out, yeah. And he gave him everything. He just didn't move, did he? But good fight, good opponent, good performance, and I'm proud of him.
I can assure you, the guy was huge. He looked like a light heavyweight, and his eyes at the end were just like ripped to shreds. He looked like he'd been bit by a dog, you know what I mean? That's the kind of injuries he had on his face.
Yeah, he did. He looked battered. He looked absolutely battered, but Conor put on a performance like I always knew he'd put on a performance, you know. He's a true athlete, a true fighter, and he's done so much for me, and I'm just so happy to see him succeeding.
I like the fact that he stayed up till 3-4 in the morning a week before your fight. I like that.
Don't tell anyone that. That's very naughty of me, but I did it to make sure that I see Conor Benn win. You know, he's always going to win, but I had a little nap, set an alarm, woke up, tired eyes, watched it, and yeah.
What are you doing tomorrow?
What am I eating tomorrow?
No, what are you doing tomorrow?
I thought I'm thinking about food already. What am I doing tomorrow? don't know, probably having a lay down for the first time in a long time. Might have a curry.
What curry?
Do you know what? I'm feeling a little bit spicy, you know. I like
Can you take spice?
Yeah, mate. I love Indian food, you know. I like a chicken madras, and then like Peshwari naan, coconut rice, you know, stuff like that. Banging. Maybe a Chinese. Both.
You deserve it, or you treat yourself. Maisey, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. I look forward to when you're out next.
Thank you.
Thank you.